we're back! I'm back! Krampus is back! We are back for another episode of Mai Tai Happy Hour! I have murdered the great Cornelius! George is done.
Is that where he is? I thought he was in the bathroom.
You never liked him, so none of this matters.
I did. I loved him.
You did not like him.
You are a crazy man, Krampus.
You wanted to show just for yourself.
I did not want to. I can't carry a show just by myself.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm very good looking. Sure, I'm super talented. But I can't carry a show by myself. You know that.
Yes.
The world knows it too.
Oh, you are so full of hot garbage. Hambone, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been a good boy this year. I'm waiting for Santa to bring me some gifts.
Santa brings you gifts?
Santa totally brings me gifts.
I thought you were Jewish.
You know, I get that a lot, but I'm not Jewish.
Yes. I don't know. I just thought you were naughty. You don't deserve presents.
Dude,
I just don't understand.
I was such a good boy this year.
You were a good boy?
I was a very good boy.
You know about being a good boy. What do you know about being a good boy?
I'm nice to old ladies and to children. I call my mom and I talk to her every day on the phone, and I tell her that I love her very much. I pet small animals, and, I generally clean up after myself and wash behind my ears.
You wash behind the ears. Does it really matter if one washes behind the ears? I don't quite understand why that's of importance.
Absolutely, because cleanliness is next to godliness.
But But what can go behind your ears? No dirt does not get behind the ears.
Bro, it gets real gross behind your ears.
It gets maybe behind your ears. I don't know if that's where you...
I mean, look at the size of your ears. You're talking about what's happening gross behind there. You get you a wall trimmer for Christmas, son.
No, you do not. You do not trim the Krampus. The Krampus does not get trimmed. You do not speak about this.
Well, I speak.
Anyway, we are back. I am Krampus. This, as we all know, is the excellent, amazing John Hambone McGuire. At least that's what they say. How are you doing this week?
I'm doing great, Krampus. And I see that you like my theme song as well.
I think Snow's Informer is one of the greatest songs ever written.
Really?
Yes, I think it is. It is amazing. I think the world is better now that Snow's Informer exists. And it seems like that co-host that I killed, George, is trying to bring it back.
I cannot believe that you killed George. He is a child man.
I know he's not a child man. You were actually once a child very recently, Mr. Benjamin Button, or did you forget that already?
I did not have Benjamin Button disease.
Yes. Everybody says you did. We know you did. Do not lie about the Benjamin Button disease.
Krampus, you were just out there today. And Snow, of all things, I thought you'd be into more things like, I don't know, heavy metal. Maybe Ozzy or Motorhead.
Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, you're not going to ask me how my year's been? Are you not going to interview me?
I mean, in fairness, Krampus, I thought you were dead. I thought you got killed off last season. That you took one last ride, just destroying everyone, laying waste to America and the world. But you're like Ric Flair. You retired, and then you came back. Is this going to be your TNA run? Is this going to be a...
Nobody understands what the hell you're talking about, Hambone. I don't die. I'm beyond death. I'm never-ending life. Like, what is this stupid line of questioning you give me? Why don't you just ask me how I'm doing?
Krampus, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. It's been a tough year, a very tough year, Hambone. First of all, I decided no longer to kidnap children.
Well, that's a good thing.
I decided that the black market for children, it's not so good. It's dwindled. My return of investment just isn't there anymore.
Well, that's terrible.
It's a trouble. It's tough. It's tough. I needed, it's a new year. This is Trump's America. I needed to try something different. I needed to, diversify.
So by diversify, were you looking for something with what? Health insurance?
I don't know if that's what we're talking about, but I needed to do something, so I did what everybody else is doing these days.
Are you mining Bitcoin?
I'm mining Bitcoin! I am mining Bitcoin, and it's supposedly very, very good, and it's made me a very, very, very rich man at a very, very old age. For those that do not know, Bitcoin is not the actual money. It's fake money. But the process of creating it is what truly turns me on.
So, what is the process of creating it?
It turns out that pretty much it's being created to deplete the world's energy. Like, the more Bitcoin you make, the more you sell, the richer you get, the more you destroy the earth.
So wait a second. So what you're telling me is your mining of Bitcoin is so much more sinister than you kidnapping children.
Yes, absolutely. By my estimations, in 20 to 30 years, Bitcoin will have destroyed the entire energy infrastructure, forcing the world into an eternal dark age, thereby boosting the black market for children again.
Krampus, you must be stopped!
No, this is diversification.
This is demonic, it's
And
evil!
by the way, that's a black market for children, not just black children, all children. You know, I mean,
Krampus.
I'm trying to break the system from the inside, like Gus Gorman in Superman 3.
Holy shit!
But I will succeed, unlike him, because I'm Krampus. I know you shouldn't use a blowtorch to light your crack pipe.
Well, yeah, that's common knowledge these days. Jesus, Krampus. How many houses have to burn down?
So many. So it's been a rough year. You know, being German is still tough. We're gonna talk about German things later, right?
Yes, absolutely.
What else are we gonna talk about today, Hambone?
Well, I was kind of interested in what your thoughts on Star Wars was. And Borg.
I haven't seen Star Wars yet. You shut your mouth if you're gonna say anything that destroys my viewing habits. You know I go on Christmas Eve with my loved one, Penelope.
So you, who are the incarnate of evil, the anti-Santi, if you will, are against spoilers.
I am against spoilers. Spoilers are horrible. You shouldn't do spoilers.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Krampus is against spoilers.
Krampus do not like spoilers. Do not spoil things. We will not spoil things. Unlike that asshole colleague of yours, George, who spoils everything.
You know what's funny? You put depleting the Earth's energy and stealing children below spoilers.
Yes, spoilers are bad.
I feel like I'm learning a lot about the psychology of Krampus today. This is good.
Okay, let's talk about
Tell me
you.
about your father.
Let's talk about you.
Okay.
How has the life of Hambone collecting the women been this year?
I got no chicks.
No chicks?
No chicks for Hambone.
Don't they understand that you have new pants?
Yes, you know what? And Krampus, that's very nice that you noticed. I'm actually wearing big boy pants instead of the skinny jeans that I've been wearing since emo came to the East Coast.
Seriously, Hambone, I mean, the skinny jeans were horrible. Horrible. Do you know, did George tell you that all your friends used to make fun of you when nobody had the guts to tell you that you looked horrible in skinny jeans?
Well, what's funny is he actually did mention that to me before you murdered him.
So, you've switched. This is a recent change, correct?
Yes, I went to JCPenney's, you know, where moms shop, and I bought a few pair of actual jeans, Levi's 505, because I prefer the zipper to the button.
Do you know what the big challenge is, though, with the new jeans?
What's that?
You can't see them on Tinder. Like, it really doesn't help you at all, really.
You're absolutely right, Krampus.
You're going to start going to the bars again.
Well, you know what? You know, with Tinder and Bumble, you tend to shoot from the waist up and shoot at good angles. So I should probably get my jeans in the photos now that I'm actually wearing big boy jeans.
I mean, I didn't bless you with AIDS last year, so you should be doing a little bit better in the female department. I'm kind of distraught right now. I don't know. I don't know what to do. You need a woman.
Krampus, I'm sorry I let you down.
You need to enter your 40s with vagina.
I'm like 2 years shy of that, and I would like to see a vagina again before
Almost
I turn
there.
40.
I'm rooting for you, Hambone. I know you don't believe it, but I'm rooting for you.
Krampus, I gotta say, man, you know, you going away and coming back, you're a brave new Krampus. You're a whole new man.
I think you should be swimming in vagina, Hambone.
I
think you're that damn handsome.
Thank you, Krampus.
I told you pray to Krampus every night. One day he will come and give you goodness.
Well, you know, last year...
And not just AIDS and kittens.
You know, last year it was AIDS and kittens, which I'm allergic to cats, and, you know, no one wants AIDS, so thank you, Krampus. That's very nice of you to say.
Do you think we should make a phone call before we go into our first topic?
I think we should absolutely make a phone call before we go into our first topic. Folks, you're about to get what you paid for.
Oh, Face ID does not work for Krampus. That is a
Krampus has been thwarted by the iPhone apps.
Okay, so we put out a call for any stupid human who wants Krampus to call him on Christmas Day today. Even though today is not Christmas Day. And these are fools. These are such stupid fools. We shall start with the one that we call Josh. Josh, we are calling you. You better fucking answer the phone. Let's see if this works. Oh, things dinging. Things are dinging.
Things are ringing, like Christmas bells.
Things are dinging. Oh, if he does not answer the phone, I will punch him in the dick.
Hello?
Hello, is this the most attractive man in the world?
Yes, this is New Jersey's Kirk Douglas.
Holy shit! I just want you to know, Josh, that I am a big... This is Krampus. This is the Krampus hotline.
Wait, is this the Krampus?
This is the Krampus. You are calling the Krampus hotline. It is all Krampus all the time. We call you because I usually call people up and bless them with AIDS and stuff like that. But you are so very attractive, Joshua. Has anybody ever told you that before?
You know, Krampus, I gotta say, like, you get a bad rap. You're not that bad. You're a sweetheart.
You're like the fourth person to say that today. I do not understand. I've decided that you too I will not bless with AIDS because you're so attractive. Is he attractive, Hambone?
Hey, Josh is a handsome man. Krampus, what happened to you?
I haven't tried it. Since even like that type of beauty transcends the nether universe.
I mean, he's a handsome guy. You should see him in November. He grows beard and everything.
Joshua, is your wife there?
My wife is here. Do you want to talk to her?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Christine, guess who's on the phone?
Is it Krampus? Hello?
Hey, Christine, how are you?
Is this Krampus?
Yes, my large bosom fellow. How are you?
Well, I'm excited to hear from you.
I am excited to hear from you too. Let's talk about Josh. How does it
Let's
feel?
talk about Josh.
Shut up! I'm talking. I'm Krampus. How does it feel to be married to the most attractive man in the known universe?
Sometimes it's tough, but overall I feel pretty lucky.
You know, he is so damn attractive. We dedicated an entire episode to him last week.
Wait, hold on a second, Krampus. Sometimes it's tough? What do you mean?
Well,
how is it tough to come home to a man who cooks for you and all he does is love you?
I mean, she doesn't need to do anything from him. He just provides dick. That's all she needs from Josh. Josh provides it. Ah, Christine, what shall I bless you with? I'd bless you with chlamydia, but I'm afraid you might give it to Josh, and that would be awful.
We don't want anybody in this house to have chlamydia, let's be honest.
Are you a fan of, what are you a fan of? I don't know. She likes Donald Trump, doesn't she?
She's a huge Trump fan.
She's a huge Trump fan. What do you think of tax reform? I don't give a fuck what you think about tax reform. I'm Krampus. Krampus out. Goodbye. Well, the first call went very well.
Krampus.
I think that went well. What do you think?
You're a savage.
She is a very large-bosomed woman.
She certainly is.
And she is very lucky to have Josh.
She certainly is.
Yes. So, I think the first thing we should discuss before I pass out is punch. It's the month of punch. Month of punch.
Month of punch.
Month of punch.
Punch.
Month of punch.
Punch.
Punch of month.
Punch.
Month of punch.
Punch.
Month of punch.
Punch. Punch. Punch.
Punch, punch, punch.
Punch. Punch. Punch.
Punch, punch, punch.
Punch.
Month of punch. So what punch do we have for today, Krampus?
So, my favorite drink in the world is the Mai Tai. I absolutely adore the Mai Tai. And what I realized is that when I'm having a party, the thing I want to make is an actual Mai Tai punch. And I'm thinking, you know what I don't want to do with my Mai Tai is really water it down by actually making it a punch. So, today's punch lesson is find your favorite drink. For me, it was the Mai Tai. And what you're going to do is instead of making one just for you, you're going to make a whole bowl full. You're going to take that entire bottle of Myers Dark Rum. You're going to take the entire bottle of Bacardi, and you're going to pour it right into a punch bowl. You're going to pour in a half a bottle of Triple Sec. You're going to pour in a quarter bottle of the Orgeat. You're going to squeeze at least 4 fresh limes into that bowl, and you're going to mix it up. Get a whisk and mix it up. Maybe just put a few little ice cubes in there. Throw a couple oranges, lemons, limes in there to garnish. But this is a drink that your friends are definitely going to need an Uber to take home because they might not be taking anything but themselves home in an Uber.
Is it? But I don't understand. In Mai Tai, I thought was best perfectly made. Like if you make Mai Tai to punch, isn't it just like a giant orgasm of ingredients?
It really is. And the thing is, you know, when you're at a party, you want to try to keep it casual. You want to keep people drinking, having a good time, having some laughs. And you don't always want to be in the kitchen shaking that shaker. So what I would just recommend is making a big old pitcher of Mai Tai. In fact, maybe don't even put out cups. Just put out straws. Let people just come in and get weird.
Get weird. You heard that from Hambone. Hambone is all about weird. So, you know what else I found very, very strange?
What's that?
Last week, you created the punk rock canon.
Well, George created the punk rock canon, and he's not here to talk about it.
I believe you represent this show just as much as him. You two create everything. You work out things 50-50.
We certainly do.
Therefore, this is also your show, and this is your punk rock canon.
So the punk rock canon last week, we were talking about the first record we wanted to see if it was going to get inducted into the canon. We were talking about the Offspring's smash hit Smash, which sold over 11 million copies. Now, the three-man booth that we had here, including Kent Lucas, myself, and the artist formerly known as George Bungalow, R.I.P., big homie, we came to a consensus, which was a 2-1, what the Offspring should go into the punk rock canon. Ken was the holdout. He thought they were crap and didn't want them in there. What we did was put it up on Facebook. We put it to the vote of the people, and Offspring got slammed. People did not want him in the canon.
I do not understand. I mean, I don't understand why the fuck you even would, put the Offspring in the canon. What were you thinking making that your first entry? Not the first Ramones album, not the first Iggy and the Stooges album, not the Clash album, the Offspring Smash. Are you a fucking idiot, Hambone?
I'm not an idiot. It was first and foremost, it was George's idea. Secondly,
they fucking suck.
Thirdly, fuck you.
No, don't you say swear words to me. I've never said anything mean to you in my life. In fact, I just praised your pants.
You did praise me, but you know what, man? Let me tell you something, brother Krampus. Let me tell you something, brother. You know what? It was an album that people don't often think of. It was an album, everyone's going to do the first Ramones record. And you know what our listeners don't want to hear? The same old bullshit over and over again. So we went with the absolute dark horse that did not win the race. Folks, the final vote was 31 in favor, 69 against the Offspring going into canon. So the only thing we can do with the canon and the Offspring is, as per our friend Chuck, put a bunch of their CDs in there and blow it out our asses.
Oh, I don't remember him saying it. Look, too bad auto-tune didn't exist in 1994. Not that it would have saved them, because they are still fucking horrible.
I agree with that
wholeheartedly.
wholeheartedly.
They are like Sublime, but they should have died first.
Krampus!
They are so bad. I'm trying to look. Keep talking.
Krampus, that's terrible to say.
Yeah, shut up.
Although I think it is a foot race of who's worse, Sublime or the Offspring. I don't like either one.
You don't like Sublime?
I don't like Sublime.
What do you like?
I like Husker Du. I like the Replacements. I like the Misfits.
Okay, fine. Let's see.
Iron Maiden.
I need you to take over now so I can find some of the things that people said about the Offspring.
So one of the fun things with the punk rock canon is something we're going to do monthly. We're going to pick out a different record. We might not pick something so controversial next time because we got a lot of hate. A lot of hate on the Offspring. People who could not believe that I thought it should go into canon. And I still maintain my stance on it, which is they should be for very specific reasons, which are getting a lot of other kids interested in punk rock that might not have gotten into punk rock before. It's got a place and time for everybody. However, with a 61% vote, it is certainly not getting in the canon. The other fun thing about it is they are a band that just won't die. How horrible is it that we have to endure them in 2017 going on 2018? Wouldn't you agree, Krampus?
I completely agree. I agree 100%. I can't find this. I don't know where the hell it is. I actually saw there were people who, George put it on Reddit, and it had some great commentary.
Oh, I bet.
He'll probably need it for you when he is not, when he's alive.
There's probably a subreddit.
Yeah, somewhere. It might be something. So, we are going to do the punk, you guys are going to do the punk rock canon again. I think that is excellent. I think you should do it. I think it's a great idea.
I agree.
I agree 1,000%. Should we do another phone call?
I think it's time to do another phone call. Who are we going to call, Krampus?
Hold on, Face ID. This Face ID thing is so hard when you're all fur.
You know, George was telling me that with the the iPhone X, it's like, Face ID, it adjusts. If you grow a beard, you get a different haircut, you got a mustache, it'll always unlock. But you know what? Since you killed George and you stole his phone, of course it doesn't recognize you.
We are calling Charles Moran.
Uh-oh. Chuck, pick up.
Chuck said he'd be available.
Yo!
Hey, this is Krampus. You're calling the Krampus hotline. I'm here with Hambone. How the fuck are you horrible, ugly human being?
First time caller, long time listener. I didn't say, I didn't read who said they should be shot out of the canon. You posted it on Reddit too?
Yes, I didn't post it. I don't know, Hambone. What did you do? I was not part of this. I don't know.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying.
George is dead. Stop arguing.
No one's arguing. But it was on Reddit, probably.
It was on Reddit.
Yeah, like that album is important because it sold like 11 million copies, and then they were able to sign like Tom Waits to do weird shit. But I never go back to that. I know that George is a huge fan of it because he was so psyched when Record Store Day released the first thing, whatever that was, like their 1988 demo, which like isn't bad, but like considering like what was out at the time, like it's just not for me.
I don't care what you think. I have called to bless you with various diseases. Chuck, why is
Wait, I can't hear you. What?
I've called to bless you with various diseases.
Pleases?
Diseases. Stop arguing.
Sneezes?
We're on a live audio show.
Sneezes. No,
yes,
I sneeze a lot. Like sometimes like 8, 9 times in a row.
Have you thought to have yourself checked for AIDS?
No, I only fuck my wife.
Yes, but you know, that could lead to bad things, though. Anyway. Babies, scabies.
Fucking leads to babies.
Chlamydia, herpes.
Yeah, my wife doesn't have AIDS, so neither do I.
Yeah, that's all. You never know. I could magically just bless you with it.
No, I'm pretty sure.
No. Krampus blesses people with AIDS, Chalk Nasty.
I'm just saying, like, bless the people with AIDS, because it's a horrible disease, man.
Well, you better hope you don't get it.
Nobody wants AIDS.
So why do you not deserve AIDS this year?
Because I'm
he's been a good boy.
Shit, that's a terrible disease.
Oh my God, do you know what it's like to be called by Krampus? Do you understand? We come to you on this great, blessed night because we want to ruin you. Because you're a horrible person. You are nothing but slime. Why do you deserve happiness, Chalk?
Everybody deserves happiness.
Your last name is Nasty.
Season.
Your last name is Nasty. You are a nasty, nasty boy. You've lived your life a nasty boy.
I think you might have the wrong number. This is Chuck Friendly. Chuck doesn't live here anymore.
Then you are absolutely the most boring phone call we've ever made. Krampus out. What a stupid call.
Oh, Krampus.
Anyway, so
can't take you anywhere.
Do you want to take another call? Or do you want to talk about German television?
I think we should talk about German television.
So I discovered Dark recently. Dark is a phenomenal.
So Krampus, in the realm you're from, you get Netflix as well?
I get Netflix. It's called Krampflix.
So what's Netflix and chill like in the dark realm?
It's pretty much just watching a lot of porn.
It's a lot of porn.
A lot of porn and just chill is not something we understand in the netherworld. It's more heat.
Yeah, that's kind of
it's
what I thought.
It's like warm.
And it's what I find funny is that like you go to the netherrealm, you're surrounded by heat, and yet you're always in a sweater.
I know. Because it's like I got this nice Krampus sweater. I feel like I need to wear it at least once a year. I'm on this show.
I can see that. You know, I have a Gremlins sweater that I like to wear at Christmas time.
So anyway, we were bored and we were looking for stuff to watch on the Netflix, and we stumbled across this show called Dark.
Right.
And, you know, much like last year when we talked about the OA.
Terrible show.
This show, it starts out fucked up, and it just keeps going.
It does keep going, and I actually, because I'm lazy, I watched it dubbed in English, and after watching it, I feel like I might have missed something by not doing the German sub.
Oh, you didn't? You did dubbed?
Oh, I did dubbed.
Oh my God! Just stupid people do dubbed. You do not know how to read?
No, I read it at like a 7th grade level.
You've got to be kidding me! It's like
I mean, for me, I think I kind of stopped at "Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret." But I read a little bit.
I'm German. If you can't tell.
Yeah, I don't like to assume. It's not nice to make stereotypes.
So I didn't need to read because I just can.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Anyway, tell us a little bit about this show and why it's so great, Hambone.
So Dark is really a much darker version of Stranger Things. It takes place concurrently in the 80s, 2019, and 1953. It's a time travel story where unlike Stranger Things, they really don't beat you over the head with the 80s nostalgia. It really tells a mystery of several people's lives and how decisions made in the past and in the future affect them in the 80s.
And it is kind of like how all the fucked up things in the world cross-sect and time machines.
Yes, time machines.
Time machines.
Yep. And a time travel story is always very, very messy. I really believe they did a good job with this, though. I think they actually told a really cohesive story and left just enough at the end that you really, really want a second season out of it.
I felt it was a lot like if Back to the Future had sex with the OA. I mean, but it was good. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah,
it's like Back to the Future and Lost. Anybody ever watched that horrible show, Lost?
Lost was
Lost was great in that I knew it was purgatory all along.
Everyone knew it was purgatory.
Everybody knew it was purgatory.
Listen, on that we both agree.
Then they say, oh, it's not purgatory, but it is purgatory.
Yep.
I don't understand. I didn't see them there. There's no plane.
There's no plane.
I know. I would know. I would know these things. Oh, it's so damn hot. Oh, that does nothing.
Shit, your straw.
So you watched all 10 episodes?
I did watch. I watched all 10 episodes really quickly because I got really wrapped up in it, just like George told me I would. And I've been
fuck George. He's dead.
It's terrible because I've been waiting to discuss this with him for about a week.
I know. Well, last week we had to change things up because we had the punk rock canon. He had the punk rock canon.
He did have the punk rock canon. And I guess that's maybe someone on Reddit put out a hit on him, and here you are. I mean, that's the only reason I can see George getting killed.
So I love dark. However, I do see this new genre forming of depressing television. I call it feel-bad TV.
Yeah, it is kind of feel-bad TV.
I think it started with True Detectives.
I agree with that.
First season only. Krampus does not endorse second season of True Detectives in any way.
Krampus, I feel like we're becoming best friends. We agree on a lot of things nowadays.
I don't understand. This is horrible. You're like fat and funny, and I'm like mean and dread.
Bro, I'm big boned. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of feel-bad TV, and I think people, for some reason, are really enjoying watching the feel-bad TV. I will say that a lot of people, any pushback I got on Stranger Things is that it was kind of too optimistic. Like season 2 was a little too bright, a little too happy.
It was just garbage.
It's not garbage.
It was garbage. And then other shows that we think are very similar, like the OA and the Killing, and then there was the other show with the chick from X-Files, Gillian Anderson. Someone help me out here. What was the show on Netflix that had the Gillian Anderson that was good? Hannibal. Hannibal was incredible. This is a lot of feel of Hannibal. You get the feels from Hannibal.
Hannibal was actually really good. I will agree with you there.
Stop agreeing with me. I'm supposed to be mean. Maybe we should make another phone call. I don't think I'm going to make an hour. I think I'm going to die before then.
That's at least make. You got to at least make another phone call.
I can barely breathe. We've got a lot of phone calls to make. Who should we call? Maybe we should do a surprise one.
Oh, Lord.
Just randomly pick someone.
Don't call anyone with a sleeping child, Krampus.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not. I mean, I am. Oh, God, I'm literally sweating balls in my face.
God, you've come a long way. Didn't you DDT me last Christmas, Krampus?
That was Halloween.
That was Halloween, right?
I'm not a dazzling monkey this time around.
Not a spot monkey?
No. Alright, let's see what happens now.
So, I keep looking at your really long tongue, Krampus. Does Gene Simmons know you ripped off his gimmick?
I don't know. This is not a tongue. This is my oral pleasure device.
Hello?
Hello, Cliff Cooper!
Oh my God.
This is
Krampus?
This is Krampus. I call to tell you, first of all, you are clearly a failure now that you've had to move back to New Jersey. How does it feel to be back home?
Krampus!
I fucking love and hate it.
So, why did you come back from California? How big of a failure do you have to be to come back to this horrible sewer?
Krampus!
I don't know. It's pretty fucking horrible, but I got a pretty kick-ass job now.
What do you do? Have you finally graduated college?
Photo editor at primary.com.
Ooh, nice. Whatever the fuck that means. Can that help you get out of $200,000 in college debt, Mr. FIT?
FIT? Fuck, I didn't go to that shithole.
Well, whatever. You went to overpriced college, now you're miserable, and I just called to say I'm about to make your life more miserable, Cleve Cooper.
Oh, I love it when you call me Krampus.
I bless you with osteoporosis.
Okay.
Do you feel it running through your veins?
I feel it running through my balls right now.
What are your thoughts on the Offspring Smash? Do you think it's a horrible album too?
Yes.
Hambone, nobody likes your favorite album.
It's not. I don't like the Offspring. George
don't
like the Offspring.
Have you seen the TV show Dark yet, Cliff Cooker?
Which show?
Dark.
No.
You should. It's very good. It's very dark and depressing, just like your life, which clearly sucks. You are horrible. Osteoporosis. Krampus out.
Osteoporosis, really?
Yes.
That's one I've never heard you bless someone with.
I know. I'm trying to come up with new things. It's tough to keep this thing fresh every single year.
Oh.
Especially when I'm lasting about half an hour. There is no air conditioning in this fucking place. What is George thinking?
Well, George is thinking that it's winter, Krampus, and
I think we should do another. I think we should now do it.
Catch our death.
I think we should do another rando.
All right, do another rando.
Let's do work colleague.
No, don't do one of George's work colleagues. Are you nuts?
This will be interesting.
No, dude, don't do it. Krampus, bad Krampus.
Krampus!
Oh.
You have called the Krampus hotline. I am here with Hambone. Hello, Albert. How horrible are you doing this year?
Horrendous until you called.
I want to tell you that you are a small creature, a miserable small creature. But, you're kind of okay, because you kind of are like, and you play video games. Yeah, exactly. So I called to bless you with gigantism.
Gigantism?
Yes, you will soon be very large and less brown.
Wait.
Wait.
Large and less what?
Brownish, brown in texture and color.
Oh, that'll help me in life. Thank you.
Yes, it will help you get ahead in life, because, obviously the world today is horrible and racist. I'm not racist. I want everyone to die equally. I like when everybody burns. I don't see color. I don't see race or gender.
I can feel the privilege flowing.
Seriously, it's like elitism and it's kind of like entitlement. But I love everybody to die horrible deaths together. I have no racism. I just see death and destruction.
Can you pet your tongue again?
Can I put what on?
Can you pet your tongue again?
Oh, yes. It is so dainty, but not. It's great. It's actually a sexual organ. It's not, for me, the Krampus of the world, it's sexual organ. It's not a taste bud thing.
So you have no sense of taste? You don't taste salt or sweet with that thing?
No, I don't taste anything but vagina. That's all I can taste.
Jesus.
Anyway, I bless you, Albert Aiden, with giganticism and less brownness. Okay, Krampus out.
You're a mixed bag tonight, Krampus.
I know.
It's a brand new Krampus.
I know, that was a fellow colleague. HR will be on George tomorrow morning. Anyway.
Krampus, Jesus Christ.
What shall we do now? We have less to talk about. You went to Final Battle last week.
I did go to Final Battle last week.
With George and Becker and Ken.
Yeah.
And some rando.
One of Ken's friends. It was Becker Club and George and me and Ken, and we had a blast.
We were at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
I will tell you that if you ever have the opportunity to go see a wrestling event at the Hammerstein Ballroom, definitely go.
I saw a lot of people in Bullet Club shirts.
Well, there's Bullet Club shirts everywhere.
Has anybody ever told people that maybe they shouldn't do things that are trendy?
No, I shop at Hot Topic, dude, so I don't really subscribe to that notion.
We have lost a lot of listeners. This is fantastic. So Final Battle, Hammerstein Ballroom, what was it like?
Great. It was awesome. I got to see all my favorite Ring of Honor wrestlers putting on really great matches. I will say one of the matches of the night probably was Jay Lethal, Marty Scurll. The place popped when he called for the chicken wing. Every single person in that place was excited to see it. We got to see the Best Friends, Chucky T and Beretta. We also got to see Cody Rhodes lose the title to Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle, he's a peacock.
He's a fantastic peacock.
I think he is very pretty.
I
love that he has little boys that walk around half naked and let him sit on them.
Oh no, he's great.
I would like to do that with you, Hambone. Take off your shirt. I would like to use you as my boy.
All right. Fuck it.
No, don't do it. I lied. I don't want to see those.
Okay.
Stop, don't. I just kid. I don't want to actually see you naked. Ever you burn my eyes. I will then have no eyes left to bless people with my orifice. So you enjoyed wrestling?
I had a great time wrestling. The next night, I went to Pro Wrestling Magic in Ridgefield Park.
Yes, everybody's waiting to hear how that horrible shit show was.
It was awesome.
You did not really talk about it at all afterwards on social media.
Well, I was talking about it on Twitter.
So what was it like?
Are you not on Twitter, Krampus?
I don't know. Krampus is not on Twitter. Hashtag Krampus Christmas.
No, it was awesome. I went to see Joey Ryan, and I ended up seeing one of the best local wrestling shows that I've seen ever since I've been going to wrestling shows. There were people putting on a show. The place was sold out, a couple hundred people there. There was even a shopping cart spot. Tables, ladders, and chairs match for the tag titles. It was awesome. And beers were only $2. It was great.
Did he touch other men with his penis?
Yes, he did.
That's why you were there.
Pretty much.
And did you enjoy it?
Verily.
Very much so.
Indeed.
We all knew this would happen eventually.
Everyone's calling it for the start, sure.
I am so impressed with your ability to, engage another man's genitalia and announce it to the world afterwards.
Well, you know what, man? I mean, I didn't get to touch it myself because I was afraid of the bump that would ensue.
With a bump? What does that mean?
Well, he flips you over with his dick.
Oh, you're talking wrestling terminology that 90% of this audience does not understand.
Well, aren't we towards the end of the show? This is when the wrestling fans listen.
No, we are not, because we still have to talk about something very important.
What's that, Krampus?
I want to know why Star Wars sucks so bad.
People are haters.
Why do people hate the Star Wars?
I honestly don't understand it. I loved it.
No, I mean, everyone hates it. I don't understand how it has 93% Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten, I love rotten things. Yet it has 55% shit on meter in Rotten Tomatoes by humans.
Well, you know what the thing is with Star Wars is that people got their panties in a bunch because it wasn't written like the fan fiction that they all came up with and their theories and how they thought the movie should go. It was actually a really well done movie that told a lot of great stories and really moved the actual Star Wars universe forward, and there were porgs. So you know what I got to say for people who don't like Star Wars?
So without spoiling anything, because nobody wants to be spoiled. We're not quite there yet.
No, I remember. It's spoilers.
Why do people hate this movie?
I don't get it. A lot of people are saying that certain characters were kind of pointless in the stories. A lot of people were saying that certain storylines in the overall movie itself really didn't need to be there. They were expecting something a little different. There's a couple things that I can't talk about without being spoilery, why people hated it. And to everyone who hated it, I got 2 words for you. Suck it!
So you think everybody's crazy?
I think everyone's fucking nuts.
Die-hard Star Wars fans hate this movie, and you're saying they're full of shit. They're garbage people.
Yes, I would say
you're telling every single person who has a negative opinion, all our friends who have a negative opinion, fuck them, they're stupid.
Well, no.
Don't pussy out, Hambone. Tell it like it is.
Well, here's what I said on Twitter. I said, you know what? I loved it. If you like it too, cool. If you don't like it, that's cool. It's just a fucking movie. But if you didn't like it, then, you know what? Shut the fuck up about it. No one cares.
But dissenting opinions on the internet are what make America great.
Nah, they're not.
Yes, they are. What's the point of having an opinion if you can't share it with the world? That's what social media is. That's why I invented Twitter.
Did you invent Twitter?
I invented Twitter.
Are you responsible for the now?
Twitter and Bitcoin. I created both of them to destroy people's lives.
Yeah, you know what, man? I really genuinely, when I think about it, when I dissect the movie, I don't see why everyone's bent about it. I am all about hearing people's opinions on it, good or bad. I just had a good debate with it with my cousin last night, and it's cool either way. In the end of the day, it's fucking Star Wars. Just be happy you got another Star Wars movie.
Yes, but people also got the prequels.
Well, you get what you pay for, man.
I mean, it's obvious that not everything is made. Oh, I need some more liquid. Oh, yes. Yes, Spindrift, the choice of a new Krampination.
They're totally not going to endorse you, Krampus.
Alright, it's always worth a try. So do you think people should go see Star Wars if they're hearing all these bad things?
I absolutely think people should go see Star Wars, and I think that they should go see it and not worry about what other people think about it.
Really?
Just enjoy the experience of a new Star Wars movie.
So we have a person who begged to be on this show. I don't know why. He's a lawyer. This could get me in trouble.
Sierra, you're going to watch it, Krampus.
So let me call him up. Let's try him. Let's see if he answers the phone. Oh, God, it's hot. It's so hot right now.
This is Attorney McNally.
Krampus! What the? Why did this stop recording? Did I hit a button? Hold on.
Krampus?
Hold on, stop talking, McNally. Why is this not working? Stop. Record.
Oh, we got the spinny thing.
Oh, no, not the spinny thing.
Oh, we got the spinny thing.
No, not the spinny thing.
No!
Krampus, this is your attorney speaking.
Attorney privilege confidentiality.
Hey, Krampus, you know what I just did? I just upped my hourly rate. So, by the way, you still owe me about $20,000 from our last session.
I don't understand. You are my lawyer. You are supposed to help me get out of terrible criminal investigations, yet somehow you have not been able to help me. We've got Chris McNally. You have called the Krampus Christmas hotline. I'm here to bless you with a disease or anything you would might like me to bless you with. I am here to ruin your life.
Well, you sound like a lot of my opponents.
I would like everybody to know that Chris McNally is also my legal representation, especially with these horrible amounts of things where people are accusing me of... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But I need somebody, just in case I say something horrible, to be able to cover my ass. And that is Chris McNally, attorney at large.
Oh, God.
I mean, I've said so many stupid things in life, and I've patted too many asses. I mean, you never know what can happen when Krampus is around.
I'm an honorable attorney, and as they say, when you get honor, stay honor.
Exactly. Chris
McNally, Jesus!
Chris McNally, I am thankful for having you as my attorney. You have gotten me out of so many sketchy situations.
Krampus, you're not an easy client to have there, pal.
I know, but...
Statement of the year.
But it's good. I love attorneys. I love politicians. And I love I love politicians. I love attorneys, and I love people that just care about themselves and me.
Well, Krampus, did you ever hear the difference between a lawyer and a prostitute?
No, I thought there was no difference. But go ahead.
What's the difference?
Prostitutes will stop screwing you after you die.
I can't die. I'm immortal. I'm Krampus. He is funny too, right?
He's great.
I blessed him with AIDS a long time ago. He said, "No, I'll sue you." So I said, "Oh no, I did first decision.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can. I can take it away. I'm like, "No, you can't have cancer." Like, nope, sorry, I changed my mind because I want my lawyer. Do not sue me. So I've had him on retainer ever since, and life's been good. I'm glad you're doing well, Chris McNally. I don't bless you with anything this year either. I just give you hugs and your lovely children, the tall mongoloid one and the little one, and your very voluptuous wife. Yes, bless her with more voluptuosity.
That's his way of saying he's not paying the retainer.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will
That's
pay,
okay. You know what, Krampus? For this year, I'm going pro bono with you, buddy.
I'm only paying with Bitcoin this year.
Well, that's good. You know what I'll take actually as payment is a large pepperoni from Star Tavern.
I have Ethereum and Litecoin. Does that work too?
Yeah, that'll work because, you know, I'm a Maryland attorney, and what I've come to realize is how awful the pizza is in my beloved home state.
That's not the only thing horrible in Baltimore, but we won't go there.
Well, I could make you a list. Actually, you should come to Baltimore. There's a lot of people here who could benefit from your services.
No, I not even that. No, God, no, I would need to wear
gloves.
gloves.
You could carry away the whole half of the city.
I know.
And get stuck with crime problem.
Oh, I'd get stuck with a syringe just walking down the street. No. Not for me, Baltimore, not for me. Look, McNally, you're a wonderful man. I wish you the best. Merry Christmas. Fuck you.
Merry Happy Krampus Christmas to you and the immortal Hambone.
Krampus out. That went well.
I agree.
I don't know. I think we got everything. I don't think we destroyed everything. Have we talked about everything we need to talk about?
I feel like we have.
Did we call everybody who said they wanted to call?
I don't know, because George was the one who was keeping track of that. In a way, you killed him.
Yes, I think Mary Beth said she wanted to call, but she's at band practice, and I really don't want to deal with trying to figure that out.
Yeah, we don't. Krampus doesn't leave voicemails.
And she's had a shitty enough year. I need to bless her with any more troubles. What else? How can people reach you, Hambone? Fair play.
Krampus, you can find me on the Twitter. I'm pretty active. I mostly talk to other dungeon masters across our great country and Canada. I muse on things like Star Wars and how much I loved it, and I'm just really hoping that someone retweet me one of these days.
Don't you want to plug your new great country band?
Yeah, I'm playing in a band called Secret Country. We're gonna have new and more shows coming out in 2018. I'm playing heavy metal as well these days, and mostly with myself because I can't get a date. How about you, Krampus? Where can they find you?
His band is called Secret Country because they're not good. They just pretend to be good. They're secret. How can you reach me? First of all, I really think we should plug the great George Coronelis, who is dearly departed, but I think he's still, he could use some love. You can reach George Coronelis at GOK Creative on Instagram, GOK Creative on Twitter. You can reach him at cultofgeorge.com, where he's writing about tiki bars and punk rock and everything awesome. You can reach him at GOKcreative.com. Did I say Cult of George? GOK Creative, the wedding site. Anyway, I am Krampus. You can reach me at I don't fucking care, and neither should you. I will just show up in your dreams and destroy you. I am Krampus. Hashtag Krampus. Hashtag awesome. Hashtag Cult of George. Hashtag Mai Tai Happy Hour. Oh, one more other thing. Where did I put it? Anyway, we are going to be giving away... shut this horrible music off. We're going to be giving away a copy of Bruce Dickinson's new book. What Does This Button Do?
Oh, wow.
It's a horrible book. It's so shitty. I think, it's so bad. It's about Iron Maiden. But it's not good. It's so not good. Anyway, we have a copy. I will sign it Krampus if you want. The way you win is you leave us a review on iTunes or Google Play. You leave a review, and at the end of it, you stick your hashtag, your at Twitter, whatever the hell. Put something so we can find you. And then we'll pick one person at random. And I will send it to you. I can't breathe anymore. Hambone, it's so tough. I think you need to just take us out.
I'm going to take us out.
No, we need music.
Everybody, if you do nothing else this week, remember to be nice.
Oh.
Hope you spend some time with your loved ones, being nice to each other, and being kind to the world in general. For the former host of this podcast, George Coronelis, for myself, and Evil Incarnate Krampus.
Hurry up, motherfucker! I can't breathe!
Aloha, everybody. Be nice.
Перебитые поломаны крылья,
We're still on TV!
серой болью всю душу свело.
Oh my god.
That's a terrible question to ask.
Oh my god.